It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Carbonite, where you can get a 15-day free trial by going over to geekazine.com/carbon free. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and I welcome you to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com. It's part of the Tech Podcast Network. You can subscribe via iTunes, Zune, or Stitcher Internet Radio. Our Twitter is Day in Tech Hist, and all show notes are on the wiki page if you want to follow along. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. August 11th, 1987, at the Macworld Expo show, Apple Computer introduced the HyperCard with HyperTalk script language, MultiFinder 5.0 cooperative multitasking, and Apple fax modem for the Macintosh. 1999, the Red Hat open source software development company goes public. It was the 8th largest first-day gain in Wall Street. If you're a small or medium business that doesn't have any type of backup to their computer off-site, well, you need to start, because you never know. Fire, flood, theft, all these things can turn your business from a great success to a great failure. And we don't want that. We want you to bring everything back so you can make the next social network or make the next big thing, and do that by backing up all your stuff offsite by using Carbonite. Now, they have Pro plans and server plans. Pro plans starting at $269.99 a year, and server plans starting at $799.99 a year. You can hook up unlimited computers or servers. It is easy to use web dashboard, and it's all HIPAA compliant if you are a startup healthcare. Awesome there. Check it all out. Go over to geekazine.com/carbonite, geekazine.com/carbonite, and back up now, back up often, back up all the time using Carbonite. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. 2003, the MS Blast computer worm was released to the internet. It exploited a flaw in Microsoft Windows using a distributed component object model remote procedure call. 2004, the Omni Group released version 5.0 of Omni web browser for the Mac OS X operating system. This version included tabbed browsing, in which tabs were displayed vertically in a drawer on the side of the window, with the option of displaying thumbnails on each page. Also in 2004, the physical disk specification of the BD-ROM Blu-ray read-only memory format for a high-definition video were finalized and published. And version 5.0.4 of the LoftCrack, which is a password auditing and recovering tool, was released for Windows. 2005, Yahoo acquired 40% of Alibaba.com for $1 billion, and Alibaba would take over the operation of Yahoo China. 2006, Electronic Arts changed the language in the terms of service agreement for the Ultima Online massively multiplayer online role-playing game to make the creation or use of server emulators a violation of Ultima's license agreement. Also in 2006, the last software patent on the GIF format expired. 2007, a computer failure left thousands trapped on planes and stuck for hours in the terminal at Los Angeles International Airport. It took 10 hours to resolve, and the glitch was fixed, and all flights were back to normal by Monday. 2008, Steve Jobs tells the Wall Street Journal that within 30 days of opening iPhone App Store, Apple had made $30 million. He also confirmed that the App Store had a blacklist and a kill switch for bad apps. Jeweler Tiffany & Company announced that they would appeal a federal court ruling stating that eBay is not required to police counterfeit listings. The ruling happened in July because of counterfeit jewelry with the Tiffany name had been up on the site. Also in 2008, Georgian sites were down over the weekend. Georgia had deduced that it was coming from Russia. They coincided with the ongoing military operation happening at the time. And Google went down. In the meantime, we find out a power of Twitter as thousands flock over there to talk about it. 2009, after a couple days, online URL shortener Trim, tr.im, announced that they will stay online. A couple days prior, they said that they were going to shut down the service. And Real Networks, after a year-long battle, lost a critical ruling. A preliminary injunction was placed from selling the real DVD software. And in 2010, Verizon releases the Android 2.2 Froyo update over the air. Apple released iOS 4.0.2 for iPhone and 3.2.2 for iPad. And Verizon Fios announced the first NFL 3D broadcast game would be September 2nd between the Giants and the Patriots. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2014 JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.